Do millionaires have different habits than everyone else? They do, but they're not as dramatic as you might think. The reality is that millionaires make some small but significant shifts in their habits, which then yield big results when applied over time. Millionaires cut through all the noise and complexity of modern life and draw a straight line between where they are now and where they want to be in the future. And you can do the same. To take your life and your career to the next level, get to work applying these different habits. In order to be more successful in the future, it's so important to incorporate millionaire success habits into your daily routine. Replace older habits with millionaire success habits, which will take you to where you want to be in the future. Alright guys, so I'm going to break down these habits into a two-part series. So in this video, I'm going to discuss 6 daily habits that when incorporated can help unlock the best version of you and get you on the road to becoming a millionaire sooner than later. By the way, if we haven't met already, I'm Joe and I love to make videos regarding personal finance, investing, real estate, and life topics. If you find any value in this video, do me a favor and smash the like button. It really helps me out. Alright, so Thomas Corley has a book, Rich Habits, and is known for having surveyed 233 wealthy individuals on their daily habits and compared the results with 128 lower earning individuals. Based on the data, he documented 334 habits that separate the rich from the poor. Now I have to say that is a ton of habits that are documented, but in this video I'm going to summarize and cover some of the ones I feel are most relevant. Okay, one of the most relevant habits of millionaires is that almost all of them read for 30 minutes a day. I mean, they say knowledge is power, and one of the best ways to increase your knowledge base and grow is to read. Now he did make a distinction, and what I mean by that is you should aim to read things that are going to increase your knowledge. You should aim to read things that are going to increase your knowledge in business, finance, real estate, or any other type of material that can help you build wealth. So I know you may enjoy your Harry Potter trilogy, and that's cool, but put aside some time to become more informed in crucial areas. So for myself, guys, I spend probably at least 1 hour a day reading, but it's not in the form of books. So for myself, I'm seeing what people are posting on Reddit, I'm scouring the news on the economy, real estate, personal finance, to be as informed as I can about what's going on in the world. With that being said, guys, I have to say that reading is certainly a great habit to have. Now, something that I'm working on personally, and I recommend you do as well, is to read other viewpoints without any judgment or bias. Chances are someone else knows more than you do. There will be people who disagree with you, and they might have a different thought process that you have. So with that being said, guys, I would say just be open-minded to new information. Don't only listen to people who believe the same thing as you. So hearing out other viewpoints other than your own in combination with reading is so very powerful, guys, and it's going to push you so much further with information you may have otherwise have overlooked. Now, another habit of those most successful is they exercise regularly. Now, I have to admit, this is one that I am inconsistent with and are working to improve. So it was found that 76% of millionaires exercise for at least 30 minutes per day. Now, for myself, my job actually started a motion challenge recently through the Castlight app, and I signed up. Basically, through Fitbit, Apple Health, or whatever app you use, Castlight connects to the app and logs your steps, your exercise per day. So for every 5,000 steps, you get points that can be redeemed for various awards. It's a 1-month challenge, and my goal has to be an average 1,000 to 2,000 steps per day. When I take my vitamins, supplements regularly, and exercise, I have to say, Joe Dawes, I do find myself having more energy, less stressed out, and I just think better, more clear. Plus, I've noticed that once you practice consistency in one part of your life, that tends to transfer over into other parts of your life as well. For example, if you're the type of person who goes to the gym every day, you're probably disciplined enough to eat healthy every day, to read every day, to track your spending every day, and smash the like button for every single video. Alright, another success tip of the wealthy is that they tend to hang around other successful people. Now, I have my own opinion on this one. I would say surround yourself with people who are positive-minded, uplifting, and supportive of your goals and dreams. I do think it's a great idea to network and meet people who are in your field of interest or where you want to be. However, guys, it's just as important to have loving, supportive people around you. The reality is that you may not be in a situation where you can just meet and connect with successful, high net worth individuals, because it is a process. But if you are interested in becoming a real estate investor, for example, join your local real estate meetup group. That's a great way to connect with realtors, brokers, contractors, loan officers. I've gone to several meetings in my area and I've met some really great people. You could also go to open houses in your area and meet local real estate agents. Maybe think about volunteering or shadowing so that you can learn and put yourself in that environment. So basically, guys, associate yourself with people who believe in what you do and push you in a positive direction. They don't necessarily need to be wealthy. They do need to be people who you could trust, who will give you honest feedback when you need it over time, and that will generally end up developing into a successful group of friends by default. And as you pursue your own goals, other people naturally tend to gravitate towards that. But don't be too concerned about trying to be a rich people magnet overnight. Again, it's more important to focus on the people who push and inspire you to stay on track. And I'm so thankful that throughout my college career, my professional work life, I've met some great individuals who are able to uplift each other. Another success habit of the success are that they set specific goals. So you should try to come up with a really detailed plan of exactly what you want to achieve, when you want to achieve it by, and then why it's important to you. That why is something really crucial to focus on, because without understanding why you're doing something, you're unlikely to stick with it long enough to actually make it happen. So for example, don't just say, I want to be rich. A better goal would be, I want to have a net worth of $3 million within 10 years. And I'll accomplish this goal through investing in real estate, stocks, and crypto. Then you would break that goal down even further. But the point is, guys, is to be as specific as possible and not generalize. Now, you're going to have to decide on how aggressive you'll be in the pursuit of your goal. And what I mean by that is, are you going to go all in? Are you going to be more laid back, casual? Quite likely that your own goal will probably be different than what other people have in mind for you. And there's definitely not a one-size-fits-all approach. Some people love working nonstop. Other people out there prefer a more laid-back approach. And the thing when it comes to that is that both sides are right. So decide what works best with you and then go from there. But whatever you decide to do, just stick with it. Now, another important habit that could easily be overlooked or is downplayed is the importance of sleep and waking up early. 7 hours of sleep is the recommendation, but I would make the case that what's most important is trying to keep a consistent sleep schedule to the best of your ability, meaning going to bed and waking up at the same time as much as possible. A solid night of sleep is absolutely essential to functioning at your highest potential from a work point of view. Matter of fact, studies have actually shown that mental productivity decreases after 4 hours. So if you want to get a lot done, do it in 4-hour chunks with a break in between. The study found that overall the number of hours you work doesn't always correlate to getting more work done, but making sure you get quality sleep, quality rest is so very important, guys. Thomas Corley found that 50% of millionaires wake up 3 hours before the day starts, because that gives them uninterrupted time to focus without any disruptions. So 5 to 6 a.m. seems to be the most time where most millionaires wake up to get their day started. This is something I'm consistently working on myself. I aim to wake up by 6 a.m. and I have to say, I don't think there was ever a time in my life where I was more productive than when I wake up early. I mean, it's still dark outside and you just get the feeling you're ahead before everyone else wakes up. But the challenge with waking up early is finding a work-life balance. For myself, the earlier I wake up, the earlier I want to go to bed. So if friends hit me up and they want to hang out in the evening like 7, 8-ish, that can throw a wrench in the day, because by being out later, it just throws off my entire sleep cycle, which causes my very next day to drag. And I have to say, that is the worst feeling ever. Now, if your goal is to become a millionaire and build wealth, one important thing that cannot be overlooked, and so very important, guys, is building multiple sources of income. If one thing we've learned from the pandemic last year is that relying on one source of income, such as your job, is risky. So diversifying your income, having multiple sources, provides way more economic security if something were to happen to one source of your income. Matter of fact, guys, the IRS analyzed the tax returns of high net worth individuals and found that on average, millionaires had at least 7 different sources of income. That includes earned income from a job, dividend income, long-term capital gains, rental income, business income, or royalty income. Don't think that you have to go and create all of them, but when it comes to building wealth, the only way that you can effectively do that is by leveraging your time and having your money work for you. So my recommendation when it comes to this is just to start small. You could do that by taking the income you make from a job and then throw it into a broad index fund. And by putting money into a broad index fund, you've now got a combination of earned income, dividend income, and long-term capital gain. The more income sources you create, the faster you're likely to hit a $1 million net worth. Alright guys, so there you have it, some of the daily habits of those who are millionaires and most successful. As I said earlier, I'll cover some additional habits in another video coming soon. Comment below and let me know your thoughts on these habits. I would love your feedback. If you found value in this video, do me a favor and tap the like button and share it. It really helps to support and grow the channel. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notification bell, as I'm posting valuable new content multiple times a week. Thanks again for watching, and until next time.